Boys and girls, always use protection. I'm wearing protection right now. Yep, the one you were thinking of. Ankle protection. It is so important in racket sports when you are moving left and right constantly and you are changing direction on a sixpence. It really is the difference between playing and missing 6 months just because you're nursing a busted ankle. I came across a brand called Better Guards recently thanks to Anastasia. I'm going to link her Instagram below, so please do go and give her a follow. Unbelievable tennis player from Germany. At first, I thought it might be a gimmick. I had to be persuaded. And so I checked with a friend of mine who is one of the world's best physios. Those who know him, Johnny Grimwade, will attest to that. There's a reason he is at the absolute top of his profession. And we both said, let's wait until we've actually tested them out. So what I did was reached out to Better Guards and spoke to their chief product officer, a guy called Elron, and asked about the science behind this and how long they've been developing and perfecting this before taking it out to market. And it's really important with these things because you're gambling with a lot. You twist your ankle badly and that's the end of a career. And that's exactly what happened to their chief executive. Turned his ankle and that was the end of it. And it wasn't just once, he turned it again and again. Once you've turned your ankle badly, those of you out there who've done it will know, it never feels the same again. First of all, let's talk about what they do and don't do. They are a stunning new way to protect your ankles, and what they do is they offer a limit, the absolute edge of your movement before you do serious long-term damage. The problem with strapping and taping up your ankle very tight or covering it up with tape is that your body gets used to that, and one day you'll just be out and about with your friends trying to kick a football in the park and that's it, goodbye ankle. Because you're so used to having those supports in place to keep your ankles locked in. The other problem with that is transferring the problem from your ankles to your knees, hips, back, so on and so forth. So it's not a long-term solution to strap up your ankles or tape them up really tight every time you go and compete. Where Better Guards excel is they allow you the freedom of movement to a point which is safe. And that's something that I've not come across any other product doing. So in fast-moving sports where you could push yourself beyond those limitations, normally, these will stop you at that point of no return. And that's really the only place you want protection at. You don't want your ankles locked in place so that they can't move at all. You need them for that lateral movement. And best of all, they're made in Germany, which means you know they will be made to the absolute highest standards possible. I am completely sold. So much so that I actually have approached them for the distribution rights for the UK. If you play a sport like touch tennis, squash, table tennis, where you're making lateral changes regularly, make that investment in yourself and get one of these on your ankles. I'm not paid to say this.